Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Rainbow Warriors will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Cowboys offense will come out first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. And the Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Duke. Caught near the sticks. It's Hammond. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Banks.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the catch at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Rainbow Warriors offense will go to work for the first time today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
To the air on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. Breaks into the open. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Rainbow Warriors are on the move. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Hawaii! Great job by the back on the option.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Pulls it in. It's Moran. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Now the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Rainbow Warriors are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. He's going for the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Duke. Snagged in the middle, it's Hammond. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to find room outside on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Slips through the line. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, first down here. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense has not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
The Cowboys will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Unleashes one deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they corral him at the 2-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Warriors!
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Pressure coming. He's got an open man.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. With the catch, it's Hammond. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Back to pass, it's Duke. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give on the inside. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Hammond. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Catch in the middle, it's Moran. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Good, right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Browning. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. It's complete to the right. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors look to do some damage in the red zone. Release to the back. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Wyoming, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Scanning the field, it's Duke. Quickly out to the tight end. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Good timing on the quick out. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Cowboys will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. The offense changing the play. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going for the big play. Makes the grab on the left side. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Snap it to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. To the air, it's Duke. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle, it's Moran. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Zings it complete to the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Sets up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create.
Touchdown, Hawaii! And they take it in for 6 more points.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Duke. He's got him. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Nestles it in at the 35. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Georgia State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here, throw in the towel, and stop this fight. They're trailing by 38 to Kent State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. And that ball's free behind. Turning it on. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air. It's York. Bringing the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now they'll run the draw. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. And the returner is stopped. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Direct snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
The Rainbow Warriors are on the move. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the...
Going for the big play. He's got it down the left. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year.